I want you to breathe all this in, breathe all this in.
And I gotta stay high all the time. And I gotta stay high all the time. And I gotta stay high all the time to keep you off my mind.
On the channel, Cruze Drew Light. What's up, people? Got an interesting video for y'all today. A little questionnaire, not questionnaire, but like a question y'all may ask, or at least be wondering, what it's like driving a lower vehicle? What it's like driving a lowered Cruze, Cause I did lower my car ever since 2016. Yeah, 2016. So, walk around the car a little bit and point out like how it's like lower and like the wheel gap, man, all that good stuff, But yeah, put this down. Alright. So, if you look at it, I do got some wheel gap. Okay, ignoring the dirtiness. I do got some wheel gap. It's a little bit, But it's because I'm on lowering springs. I bought Pro Kit springs. If you look at it, the car does sit nice. I do sit nice. Like, sit really low. Like, I even got some poke on the sides. Look at that. And when you do right here, poke also, But yeah, so like you have basically 3 options about what you can do to lower your car. Well, 4 options really. Okay, so you cut your springs. Do not suggest doing that. Now you get a rough ride. What else you can do? Lowering springs, what I did, decent, such a good option. We all on a budget. I was on a budget back then. I was like literally just driving high school, like trying to save money, Cool. Coilovers. Do you love coilovers? That's something I want to do. And you got bags. So cut springs, lowering springs, coilovers, and air ride suspension. 4 options. Air ride suspension is the most, like literally going in this order, but least expensive to like the most expensive one, because you can spend at least about $2,700 with bags easily. But cut springs, you got a little solid, just cut it, Lowering springs about cost you about $200, $300. Coilovers will cost you around about a good set about $600 to $1,000. You get all this. Honestly, you get all this stuff from Cruze Culture, from lowering springs all to the air ride suspension. Shout them out there, cruzeculture.com, including their link in the bio. Shout out to my guy Daniel. But yeah, so I'm looking at my Don't get me wrong, but my car do sit super low for me on lowering springs. I think I had the lowest Cruze out there that's just on lowering springs. See, like that's really low. Yeah. So like when you get really closer, I'll zoom out for y'all. Basically, so like literally just stick my phone right there. Like, look at that, people. Basically, it's like a phone gap. So one thing about when you lower your car, it's gonna ride a little bit. It'll ride different depending on what like setup you do. Don't get me wrong, but you'll notice your car sitting more lower. When you put your sticky feet out, they're gonna notice that also. Or like you guys gonna notice that. Sit down. Look at this. Zoom out. Oops. All right. So stick my feet. All right. Bam. Literally, like as soon as I put my feet down, you touch the ground. It takes some time to get used to that, and your passengers will not. Will also get aggravated, honestly, just because like they probably hit your head at top. But yeah, so if you want your car to look better, perform better, ride better, lower it. Honestly, like this lower depends on what you like. This lower it. Honestly, like it make the car look way more aggressive. It perform better on track. No matter you're doing like road course, racetrack, either one, it perform better. But when you do airbags, if you do have some question about doing airbags, but either way, like when you're doing airbags, you want your car to sit lower on the ground. Like you actually want it to touch, touch the ground. That's all I want. So I do want to get coilovers personally, but bags are super nice. But yeah, so overall, like also, if you want your car just to look better and get rid of wheel gap, definitely lower your car. It ride different. Like sometimes you probably notice once you start bumping up and down like that, But the look kind of cool, but also like make your car stand out even more, because it's like when a person like look over, he's like, dang, that car is low. Because like look at this. Imagine you next to a big truck probably sitting out this high, like god dang, look at that small guy down there, But so it make your car stand out. It ride better, perform better, it's so many pros to it. Cons, you can go through tires a little bit more, honestly. Just because you can have more camber in the back, also in the front, depending on how low you are. So you have to rotate your tires a little bit more and that kind of stuff. So you don't mind spending more money on tires per year or 2 years or so. Do it. That's just like one of the major cons about riding low. Oh, man, dang it. Hold on. But yeah, like I was just saying about the overview of like lowering your car or not. A lot of pros. There's a few cons, of course, but it's definitely worth it in the long run just because like it'd be super nice. I suggest for you to do it. You truly want your car to look better, stand out more, and just perform better. You know, like so. Well, when you're driving though, one issue is like you're gonna have to go at an angle to go with speed bumps and stuff. Matter of fact, since I'm in the parking lot, I can show y'all right now. Actually, let's do it. Let me get my stuff. So like, no, you would never be able to go so like straight on. Also, like how you probably could go like straight on at this thing right here. You gotta be very mindful of how low your front bumper is, so you will scrape that. So you have to be wary of that. But when you go to speed bumps, you have to hit that angle. Honestly, I don't say anything. You gotta avoid potholes too, because you will damage you will pop a tire. You'll hurt your car, basically, man. You have to be way more mindful when you drive. I will not say a lower car is for the weak. So I had to go out and find a speed bump real quick. Please don't let it off on here. Hey, we good. So like, look how low that is, people. And that's just a low speed bump. So think about like a regular size speed bump, like I will literally straight over this. So that's why you have to go at things at an angle. So it's just a perfect example, like, it's a good shot. You have to go at an angle, probably like, I don't say 45 degrees, but at least a sideways a little bit, you know? But let me get back in the car. But yeah, I just want to show y'all that real quick of how you have to hit this at an angle. Hey, I know that, yeah. Just so you can get over it like easily. And just, I got a lot of check engine. So that's all I do right there. Just a little sideways action. That's it. So people, yeah, record. So people, but yeah, that was just based on my overview. I was like driving a lower Cruze and the pros and cons of driving a lower vehicle. Just need to know all this stuff. My check engine's light on for a reason, so don't worry about it. But yeah, so right now riding down the hill right in front of Clemson. Clemson Stadium. People, this is the first time I probably ever showed it. But yeah, so as I suggested earlier, it's definitely worth it getting on lowering your car just because like based off the performance factors, looks. Ooh, it's kind of late. We taking photos, people. I mean, shout out to you, but kind of late, bro. You got no light. It's whatever. Though. But yeah, so you got performance aspect, looks aspect, and also like how it rides stuff. It looks cool, you know. But yeah, so it's not bad driving a lower car. If you think about lowering your vehicle, definitely do it. I also am going to include like some pictures of like lower Cruzes that own coilovers and also on bags. These things sit super low, people. But showing just show more examples of how the cars look and stuff, how them Cruzes look. But until then, I'll catch y'all later. And remember one thing. One thing else. Keep cruising through life, but live your best life, man. Do not let anyone hold y'all back. Make sure you do what's best for you, honestly, because a lot of people are selfish in the world, and you don't need those type of people. So make sure you do you, man. Do you, honestly. Until then, I'll catch y'all later. Deuces.